What would a dream date with Alex Rodriguez be?
Jennifer Lopez. Hopefully you can find me a date with her.
Like he said, you're my wife and you don't even know it.
I mean, even just your nicknames, A-Rod and JLo, it's like you were meant to be together.
Because this was the fairy tale marriage, right? This was the one.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. But sometimes what's going on behind the scenes is something very different, but that's the show. And I just started having all of these crazy thoughts and afraid, like anxiety.
Why do you think that the relationship didn't work?
I don't talk about it. Oh, these are my honeys.
You're a pig.
You feel like you're gonna die. You feel like you failed. You feel like no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't make it work.
What are you afraid of?
Being alone. My mom and I did have a falling out.
I said, no, you can't do this. We had this huge fight.
It was kind of like, you do this or you leave. You know, was 18 years old and had nowhere to go. You get rejected a lot. I say for the 40-something movies I've done, I've gotten 100 no's in between. I feel things very deeply, and passion and kind of romance and all that kind of stuff is so exciting to me. Me and my sisters shared a bed. I was always with people. You know, when I moved away, I was still like looking for that family, looking for that love.
Do you feel completed now that you're married?
I feel very good. I'm very happy. And to cut them all is not fair.
Jennifer, but it's not just, you have to listen to the points. If not, what am I doing here?
Because this was the fairy tale marriage, right? This was the one.
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I had waited so long to have kids, and I finally did. And they, and I'm realizing like, oh my God, this is not right. I just wasn't ready to deal with the fact that it could be over. I didn't want that. It was like the worst thing in the world for me. I had held it for so long, like, no, I'm gonna make this work. And I just started having all of these crazy thoughts and afraid, like anxiety, and I couldn't hold it down anymore. And I was like, I just feel like I'm going crazy. I don't know what's happening. Help me. And I just burst into tears. And I was realizing that my marriage was falling apart because I finally let the feeling and the words out of my mouth.
Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony announced the end of their 7-year marriage, stating it is a painful time for all involved.
We did plan on being together for 40 or 50 years. So that day I had to give up that dream.
You feel like you're gonna die. You feel like you failed. You feel like no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't make it work. You couldn't give your babies a perfect life.
He goes, my daddy left me. And I wanted to kill myself.
This is so I could remember my daddy.
It hurts me to see them miss him so much. They miss him so much.
I was 18 years old and had nowhere to go. I felt so alone. The missing component was me loving myself and being able to take care of myself. I think our main responsibility and what Marc and I talk about a lot is just letting them know how much we love them, that they have not been abandoned. We're taught that there's a fairy tale that's supposed to happen. You're supposed to come in and rescue the girl, and then we're gonna live happily ever after, and it's gonna be awesome. But that's not how it goes. It felt like for the first time in my life, I needed to be on my own, by myself, working on myself. Eventually, hopefully somebody great comes along, but I will be whole first.
I describe it as the luckiest day of my life. Daughters think their dad is a hero now. I'm like, hi, honey, how was school? And they're like, Dad, yeah, it was great. Where's Jennifer?
He wants to build together, which I've never had. I've never had somebody who wants to see me shine and grow. The kids have a network of people who love, adore them, and want the best for them. When we first got engaged, I was like, oh, we're gonna get married in a couple months. Like, your old thinking comes right back. I said, if we're gonna be together for the rest of our lives, what is the rush?
I for sure thought you were gonna come back and say like my best show. It was by far the best show.
Oh, this is what true unconditional love feels like. Oh, okay, now I get it. You have to heal on your own, and nobody can do that for you. Relationships should be nourishing and supporting. It has to nourish and support you. If it's not that, it's not healthy. You have to be healthy and whole on your own first before you can allow somebody to add to that happiness. We keep reminding ourselves how blessed we are to have these amazing kids, and all of the challenges that come along with that is our life. That's our life, and we're glad for it.